Yeah. What up, fight bro? It's a kid ego. Oh, come on in. What up? Danny will stop Mikey. He too small. Man, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about everything. Salute. Hey, people are pouring in. Smash that like button. If you appreciate what I'm doing for boxing, smash that like button. J Dog. Hey, J Dog, my dude, man, because we've been telling y'all fools the same shit. J Dog, real talk. How many times we tell these dudes to just bow down and listen to what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? I like Danny in that fight. We gonna talk about it. Smash the like button. Bro, what was it? Say Arrow kind of call out Canelo. I don't care about that. Listen, I don't. There's no given big hype. If y'all come for a bunch of fantasy shit, this is not the channel for you. I live in reality. Like I'm a Cali dude. The reality is we work hard. I'm in Brooklyn right now. That's a reality for me. I don't care about like the reason I'm talking about Danny Garcia and no, it's not complete. Is obviously there's reports from credible that are saying they're in advanced negotiations. That's different. If it looked like unrealistic, I wouldn't be talking about this either way. But said they had to learn. He said they had to learn the hard way. That's hella funny. Why he son y'all like that? Why my dude J Dog son y'all like that, bro? He said they had to learn the hard way. Like y'all some little kids, cause that's how y'all act. We're gonna talk about it. Why not if Garcia versus Arrow happen, then it can happen too. Hey, block this motherfucker, bro. I just told you why not. Block this. I don't care about this dude. Or Mr. Fancy. Get your fancy ass out of here. Block him. Off with his head. Bro, I'm not, listen to me. This is my channel. I created this from the ground up with an idea. I am not going to talk about only what you guys want me to talk about, especially if and when it doesn't look likely. Shout out to J Dog for handling that. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like, listen to me. I don't know how many languages I could say that. I am not playing this newfound new age boxing game. I'm not doing it. I'm in beautiful Brooklyn. And look, Hotel Shoddy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm living my best life, bro. I'm living my best life. I don't give a fuck about this boxing like lies and shit, bro. I'm not doing that. You talk about Canelo. Listen, you start a Canelo channel or boxing channel, and you talk about Canelo Spence. I don't care. I don't care if Errol said he wants to fight him after Porter. I don't care. Show me something. I'm like a ref. Show me something. Show me that there's actual paperwork or negotiations, and then I'll talk about it. And it's not just that fight particular. I'm talking about all of this. I told you the boxing game, and this is what they want you to do. I'm not playing it. Boxing wants you to, they want to clout chase and use, see, I said the same shit for a while, LSI. But now it's reaching the boiling point where it's like, I'm not finna play this game. It's not just Canelo Spence that I don't want to talk about. I don't really care about, okay, Anthony Joshua's fighting Andy Ruiz. The whole narrative is about Joshua fighting other motherfuckers outside of Andy Ruiz. Him and Wilder, him and Luis Ortiz, him and Tyson Fury, him and Dillian White rematch. I'm not doing that. Y'all do that. I don't care. I don't like. It's just how it's got to be for me. You know what I'm saying? Because why are we not talking about Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz? That's what we're actually getting. Watch out for that Uber driver in Brooklyn you was talking about last week. Nah, shit, that was today, bro. These motherfuckers, hey, these Brooklyn, I don't know what they do, like what they drink in the water, what I don't know, bro. But these they think it's fast 8 and shit. You know, like like they doing it for Paul Walker or something. They be like doing too much. This dude was hitting so many corners and almost crashing into semis. He was like driving like Mario Kart. Remember Donkey Kong? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Slipping on banana peels, spinning out. This shit was crazy. These New Yorkers don't give a fuck about driving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they treat this shit like it's bumper cars or something. Motherfucker was driving like it was GTA 5 with a 5-star wanted level. He was just tripping. I'm in the back seat like a little broad. Like, he's driving all crazy and shit, bro. Anyway, Mikey isn't the same after the Spence. See, bro, you guys are saying shit. Like, how you know he's not the same? He ain't fought nobody. I can understand. Like, I speculated. Like, I don't know if he'll be the same. But you guys say this, man. Boxing shit is crazy, bro. How you know he ain't the same as a Spence, and he ain't even fought? And he ain't even fought nobody since. We don't know what the fuck he bounced back. You know, that's stupid. That's like saying Julian J. Rock Williams ain't the same after Charlo knocked him out and now he's a unified champion. Some of y'all are tripping, bro. Like, no, I never did no Ancestry.com. I already know what my ancestry is. I'm a fucking pharaoh. That's what it is. I'm a pharaoh. I'm a boxing god sent here to talk this shit. Anyway, yeah, like people just be saying whatever, and like I know you guys don't like map it out. Like we don't. The thing is, I can understand if you're speculating, but you got to let that be known. You got to let that be known that that's your get. You don't think he'll be. You can't just say he's not the same. Plus, Danny Garcia ain't Errol Spence. They fight totally different, different strengths and weaknesses, those types of things. So that's a totally different fight. Okay, you're right. I know I'm right. We don't know if he's the same or not. I don't think he's gonna be the same. That's fair. See, but that's a whole different conversation. If you say, "Hey, Errol beat the brakes off him," I don't know if he's gonna be the same. Versus, "Oh, he ain't gonna be the same." That kind of sounds like hate because we don't know. Because, like I said, people wrote J Rock off. They said Charlo knocked him out. Mikey didn't even get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He just took a sustained beating. So we don't really ultimately know what's gonna be. You know, I always give people a fair shake. That's why I told y'all slagging Julian J. Rock Williams. This motherfucker got the most belts at 154 in one night. But y'all was Charlo. That's all people would talk about is the loss. Y'all got to get out of that habit and be realistic. But beyond all of that, styles make fights. What Errol does is what Errol does. He's exclusive to his fighting style, his frame. He has long arms. That's a totally different. Danny Garcia's arms, to my knowledge, ain't as long as Errol Spence. They don't even fight alike. So we're already off rip talking about way different fights. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's jump into it. Like, I know we've been doing some other stuff. Man, I didn't even go to the Wilder Media workout. I see why the fighters like they come like 2 weeks early for fights and a week early and all that stuff to acclimate. Man, I couldn't do it. I was so fucking tired. I would have been Wilder would have knocked me out at the weigh-in. I was super tired. I should I don't know. This Cali, it sucks because this Cali flight, this shit was like, there's always layovers and shit. I can never get to New York. On the way home, nah, yeah, a lot of times you can't get a good reasonable price straight to New York with no layovers. But anyway, I was playing for like your boy is back. However, fucking Eagles aren't telling y'all the same shit to listen. And is playing for keeps. If these guys fight, I'm going for Danny. Talk about Danny, champ of the world, Danny. So funny, and I'm about to pull it up. And see, the funny thing is, old media, they're getting mad because I don't want to talk about stupid shit. Look, Lance Pugmire of the Los Angeles Times. It's inverted, so I'll read it to you. It says the person most pressing for Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia fight, first mentioned by Mike Coppinger, is Mikey Garcia himself, with Al Hayman trying to secure a late summer date at the Staples Center. The premise is that the winner would fight Pacquiao Thurman winner. I told you, stupid motherfuckers, what the fuck was going on, and y'all didn't listen to me. But shout out to this is the first person that I seen talk about it, so I gotta give him the P's and the props for it. Mike Coppinger, he was the first person that broke this. Go follow him, doing his thing, staying busy. Sources: Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia are in advanced talks for a welterweight fight that would take place in August, Staples Center, and a deal isn't too far off. One possible date is August 31st and is being discussed as PBC on Fox pay-per-view. Listen, I didn't even know about that fight until today, right? That's not a guarantee. But they're in advanced talks, and they're both on the same side. See, this is why I'd rather talk about something like this as opposed to Errol Spence Canelo. Canelo fights on the Mexican dates, right? Shout out to Block Boy Apparel. Appreciate you again. Canelo fights on the Mexican date, so he's not fighting till September. Errol Spence is fighting Sean Porter, in August or whenever. So why the fuck would I be talking about Canelo versus Spence? When Spence already has all but confirmed the fight with Porter. Listen, Mikey Garcia versus Danny Garcia is a good fight. I realize Mikey's coming off a loss, but Mikey showed he was durable. If Danny can stop Mikey and be the first to stop him, like he was the first to stop Adrian Granados, I would be impressed because Errol Spence didn't stop him. And I mean, you could say Errol Spence softened him up or something, but if Danny's able to pull the trigger and stop Mikey Garcia, then that's he's doing his thing because he took 2 losses in 2 years. So to bounce back after a Sean Porter loss and stop Granados and or stop and beat Mikey Garcia is still a good thing. Now, obviously, the flip side, Mikey coming off of a loss, he's right back popping if he beats Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is still a major player. I don't care what anyone says, this is a good fight to me. Also, you have to look at the aspect. Where are they talking about the fight? LA. Look at the LA fight scene. There are a lot of Hispanic, there are a lot of Mexican, a lot of Mexican American, a lot of black, a lot of white, a lot of Latino. It's just that's like the core demographic probably for boxing fans. So you have Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Now you could argue, oh, Mexican American, Puerto Rican, but historically Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican guy and a Mexican fighter of Mexican ethnicity have been entertaining fights. So you could easily build on that. Coto versus Margarito and stuff like that. And like I said, unless you want to play semantics and say, oh, but Margarito's actually from Mexico and Mikey's, Mexican American. I mean, whatever. But that's a good ass fight. I don't care what no one says. You coming to Houston for the Charlo fight? Probably. Man, this shit's getting crazy. Don't know if it's the right time, though. That's on Mikey. He's pushing for the fight. He's a warrior. So it's going to have to be, if they get it done, it's going to have to be the right time. Ain't no right time to it. But nah, I don't agree with that. Kell Brook fighting Triple G wasn't the right time. He had everything in plentiful options like Jesse Vargas, Keith Thurman, maybe Pacquiao, you know, Keith Thurman, all these guys, Errol Spence, and he took his ass to 160. That's not the right time. Mikey already, He already got his feet wet at 147. Although he lost the fight, he still got his feet wet. He already vacated at 135, so he told you he's fighting from 140 to 147. You know? Listen, I'm not talking about no other subject, like other fights and other predictions and shit, before I get this information out. You know, sometimes some streams we got to get straight to it. This is a good fight, so I want to talk about this. You guys could talk about all the other fights in the comment section. I won't be answering it until I get this stuff out. Who's the A side? Don't know, don't care. I mean, what's that got to do with it? If they both agree to the money and we got to fight, we got to fight. Anyway, like I said, Al Hayman is putting on a mini tournament, a tournament of sorts. I told you guys that. Just look at it. And he's doing it in two divisions that happen to be popping. 154. We have a changing of the guard and Julian J. Rock Williams, who just defeated Swift Jared Hurd. And I know you dumb motherfuckers heard me say this stuff. And then when I'm saying, oh, no, this ain't a tournament, you know, whatever. They see, every time I say this, the real ones who follow my channel, they know what I said. They know how I put the information out and my thought process. So ultimately, that's why I don't care if it's met with resistance, because time will be shown who's telling the truth and whose guesses and whatever pan out to be something. But anyway, 154, Al Hayman put on Julian J. Rock Williams. Phenomenal performance. Just beat Swift Jared Hurd, two 3-belt champion now. Then they got Charlo trying to, some people are saying he's mentally weak now because he lost. That's what Hurd was saying and Harrison. So we're going to find out if he could pull the trigger, if he could stop Harrison, if Harrison proves that, like, you know, like Navarrete did to Isaac Dogbe or whatever. We're going to see what it is. We're going to see who makes the proper adjustments. So that's all. And again, 154 or 147 now. Pacquiao Thurman officially announced. Sean Porter versus Errol Spence should be announced. Now, if they get this done, these are all the top guys at welterweight outside of Crawford. That's the only one really missing. And Al Hayman has all of them. And he's making 4 of them pretty much fight. And now he might miss it. The only person missing is, that's like World Boxing Super Series stuff. You know, because you look at the cruiserweight one with Usyk, they didn't have Andrew Tabiti in there. You know, so they didn't. He's one of the best cruiserweights. So that's like a 6-person tournament with the likelihood that the winners fight each other for more money. I told y'all. Y'all think it's a game, bro. Al Hayman is playing for keeps. I don't know who done pissed him off, but he's trying to flex on them. Like he on some Nipsey Hussle shit. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. This man got 5 chains on his neck right now. He flexing on them. That's a good-ass fight. If it comes off, count me in. I'll be there. Mikey Garcia, Danny, I'll be there. That's in my state, too. Jose Cito, you guys, I mean, that's cool. But, you know, I like Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia. I've been wanting to see that fight. Al Hayman got a master plan. Well, we need a master plan to smash them like buttons. But yeah, I agree with you. I mean, okay, Josh Kelly's doing a step up on the Joshua card against Ray Robinson. So it's not a horrible fight, but that's not no fight that really, that's a fight, that's like a coming of age to see where Josh Kelly's at. But that ain't no big welterweight fight like that. It's just not. It's not no big, huge fight like that. It's a step up for where he's at. You look at Top Rank. The names I've heard for Terrence Crawford, maybe fight Kell Brook in the UK, who Errol Spence already beat, who would be in this Al Hayman tournament, right? Luis Collazo or Jose Benavidez too, or Mean Machine. I mean, we're talking about different levels here. Robinson beating Kelly, I don't know, cause his last fight he didn't get he got a draw or something, so I don't know. Kelly got hands. Al got his foot on their neck. J Dog is a fool, bro. And then on top of that, you look at like, listen, hey, y'all tripping in this comment section. What they say? He said you got any DAZN announcement? Yeah, Canelo did 8.6 million live gate, which is 68% down from Triple G Part 3 in that same very building, in that very same building. So that's a, you know, you don't want to, in any business, I trust me, I used to work in business. This is a good charger cable though. Shout out to Amazon. Cause mine always be shorting out and shit. So anyway, I used to work with numbers and shit. Like even at Lowe's. The whole goal was to all the vitals that we have to compare against the previous fiscal year. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what we were comparing against. They put all the numbers from like the numbers we did on the 4th of July, the previous fiscal year versus this fiscal year. And the goal was to increase productivity and sales from last year to this year. So you look at Canelo, his numbers have been downtrending. Canelo Triple G one had a higher pay-per-view buy rate than Canelo Triple G2. Maybe people were put off with the failed drug test and that type of thing. I don't know, but it trended down. But the live gate went up a little bit. But then his live gate for Canelo Triple G2, like what they made at the door basically, if this was a club, was like over like a little bit over 27 million. That was the last time he fought in T-Mobile Arena. He just fought Danny Jacobs in a unification and did 8.6 million. And off the top of my head, if numbers serve correctly, I went to Canelo versus Amir Khan, which was the first boxing event in the T-Mobile Arena. That fight had a bigger live gate than Danny Jacobs. That's not a good sign. Cause like what that to me that shows a horrible promotion because there's no reason why a more complicated guy like Danny Jacobs, who's fought Golovkin, knocked out Peter Quillen, should have a lower live gate than Amir Khan fight that everybody knew the outcome what that was. Everybody knew Amir Khan was finna be on some eesh, and then as soon as he got hit with something big, it would probably be murder she wrote. That's crazy. That's crazy. Canelo Amir Khan has a bigger live gate, and you tell me that DAZN got a W here, and Amir Khan Canelo got a bigger live gate, which was a BS fight in my opinion, in that same very building, just a couple years ago. And here's the thing: if you look at boxing now versus whenever that fight happened, 2016 or whenever it was, 2017, there's more money in boxing, more focus on boxing. So why, like I said, when you look at business paperwork, you're comparing. So Canelo's trending down. There's Canelo Jacobs was a good fight. Like I'm not saying it was a good fight, like it delivered and it was the most spectacular fight, but I'm saying people were when it was announced, people were genuinely happy with it. What was the Canelo versus Beefy Smith gate? I'm not sure on that, but it had 51,000 people there, so shit. I don't know. Maybe it has something good. Canelo fights flop. It's all DAZN's fault. Promotion. It's a multitude of things. You know what I'm saying? It's how it's promoted, being restricted to an app, shit like that. Because see, here's the thing. It's like my YouTube channel. I've been trucking at this YouTube shit for years now, chipping away, slowly chipping away, chipping away. So my channel has channel authority now, finally, like from hard work, years of hard work, putting videos in the can, covering fights and building up our rapport and arsenal. So that's like if somebody was on my channel or like let's say I had a podcast or some shit and they did a podcast with me and then they go start their own channel, then that's something different because that's a whole new venture. You get what I'm saying? So you have to keep in mind like the reason I'm saying this is like HBO boxing. They were in the game for 45 years. They're in the game for 45 years. So they were known as a home for boxing. So even if they did rusty or mediocre promotion, it might do, you know, it still might do well, because they still have a built-in home fan base like that's big enough. The zone is trying all of this shit at once. You know what I'm saying? They're trying all this. They're trying to gain a roster, gain notoriety, gain subscribers, pay out these crazy purses to Canelo and big stars. So they're trying everything at once, all at once. Very high risk maneuvers, and that's just one of the consequences. But there's no way you could tell me that these were the intended. No, I already explained it to you. Canelo put out better numbers in other big fights on at a higher price point. So make that make sense. How is Canelo able to have a higher live gate with Amir Khan than he is Danny Jacobs? There's clearly some type of disconnect because Spence made more money fighting Mikey Garcia than he made Ocampo, which makes all the sense in the world because the Mikey Garcia was a bigger fight. It's not common sense. What do you think was a bigger spectacle? Pacquiao Broner or Pacquiao Algieri? Or Pacquiao Jesse Vargas or Pacquiao Mosley? It's common sense. The better the fight, the better the results. This is an instance where, at least what I thought, Canelo Jacobs was a very adequate fight that people wanted to see, but people didn't get behind it the same. So that's what you have to explore and investigate. And then on top of that, Al Heyman keeps coming up with these fucking cards, and some of them are free TV. Free TV, yo. That's crazy. That's what. Hold on. That's some bullshit. You ever have to sneeze and it goes away? That's I hate that. Julian J. Rock Williams peaked at over 2 million views. That was on free TV. Oh shit, the sneeze is back. Ugh. It's like here and then it comes back, it goes away. Julian J. Rock Williams versus Hurd, it peaked at 2,108,000 and it averaged 1.38 million on a 3-hour broadcast. And to be honest, I told you personally because I know my boxing. I told you that was a sleeper fight, but I think people slept on that fight, like for real. That's why I told y'all. So I don't even know how big people. People didn't set. Not everyone knew to set time aside for that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a fight that it was just going under the radar a little bit. And I told y'all that was gonna be a cracking fight, and it was. So that's not even the biggest of the big. You know what I'm saying? That's not like Spence Porter if they fight on Fox. That's not that level of a fight. It was a very good fight, one of the fight of the years, but DAZN is trash. LOL. What's up, gang? Wow. They gotta figure that stuff out though. Canelo, Canelo getting. It's funny because I had people in my last live stream. They were paying to try to. They were paying me to say some old media bullshit, bro. No, they were paying so they could. They were paying me super chats to say old media shit. That's crazy. They were paying me to try to switch the narrative. That's insane. That's how you know this new media shit is real. Definitely real. Listen, that's why I don't care about being on the front line, especially now, because we keep getting bigger and there's strength in numbers. And the only people complaining are people who, the haters and racists and bigots and China are not going to keep it real anyway. So we don't really care about pleasing them. Like I said, listen to what people say. They say, "Oh, ego, you suck at PBC's dick." I'm telling you what, if it's a firefight, whoever got the hottest shit, they got the hottest shit. That's not my fault. How's that my fault? If Al Hayman gets Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia over the line, count me in. How the fuck is that my fault? How does that mean I love PBC any more than anybody else? I'm just telling you what I see. And they know they can't. They don't want no problems with that because they know they can't argue this shit. If DAZN was putting out, like, let's say DAZN's calendar, I'll name a few. Tevin Farmer versus Tank, Tevin Farmer versus Joseph Jojo Diaz, Triple G versus Andrade, right? AJ versus Luis Ortiz. If they were getting shit like that over the line, now I'd be like, oh shit, this is a monster schedule. But guess what? We're getting Tevin Farmer versus Jonu Christmas Carol or some shit. You're getting Joshua versus not Miller, but a 5-week replacement, Andy Ruiz. You get what I'm saying? So I can't control that. I can't control people's schedules. But I can control telling the truth or not. So that's what we do. Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia is a cracking fight. Period. I like it. Get it done. And like I said, that really shapes 147. We gonna know. Listen, we gonna get some clarity out this bitch. Because we gonna know who the fuck is who. I don't know about the heavyweight division because Joshua Wilder, Luis Ortiz, and Tyson Fury and Dillian White aren't all fighting each other. But at 147, we gonna get some clarity. Who just got blocked? And like, you guys gotta read strategy books. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, 48 Laws of Power. Those types of books or whatever. Not checkers. Things that moves are made in silence, moves are made strategically, and moves are made with a designated purpose. There's a reason. That's what I feel currently Al Heyman is he's getting into his glow where he's doing that. He's making these little moves that crush the competition slowly but surely and chip away at what they're doing. And you know, it just separates himself. He's starting to he's already in the lead, but he's starting to like he gonna fuck around and lap them unless they all step up and put together some big fights. You know, so that is just really what I see. That's what he's playing. He's playing the strategic hand or some shit. Y'all crazy with this shit, bro. What the fuck is the Zab Judah? Y'all still talking about Castillo Mayweather and that old ass fight, Zab Judah. He about to fight the Hebrew hostage or whatever his name is. What's his name? The hostile Hebrew or whatever. Hanky Hebrew. Oh, Hammer in Hebrew. Like, stop it, bro. Y'all bringing up this old ass shit. Oh yeah, Danny and Nate Campbell. Like, y'all don't know shit about boxing. UFC did shit like that all the time. They had always had the fights the fans wanted. That's why they were big. I mean, that's it makes sense. You and actually, I give it up to the UFC business model because they make that shit like I swear, Daniel Cormier, he beat like Rampage Jackson or something, or not Rampage, Rumble, Rumble Johnson. He beat him or some shit, and then the next day it was like he fighting Stipe Miocic. I was like, God damn, y'all put that together. Like that motherfucker doing his medical P test, and y'all put together his next fight. Like damn, UFC be quick with that. Watch it, you know. It'd be like so and so wins, and then you hear 2 weeks later who he's fighting next. That's what happens when you hold the cards. But yeah, man, Al Heyman's playing a strategic game. He's playing a strategic game. This, hey, bro. He said DAZN has Devin. Bro, I didn't even read the rest of what you put. Hold on. DAZN has Devin Haney versus and Anthony. His name is Antonio, but Antonio Moran, May 25th. Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. Bro, stop. The way you listed this out is, I don't know why it's funny to me. Anthony Joshua Ruiz, June 1st. Triple G versus Steve Rolls, June 8th. Christoph Glakowski versus Mark Breedis, two people that got knocked out, basically. Um, hey, bro, you wild. Hey, this dude is wild with these Demetrius Andrade and Matt Selesky. Hey, why? Hey, Dion is. Why you just list out they shit like that, bro? Oh my god. Hey, I don't know why that was funny as fuck, but why'd you? Yeah, man. I know what you're saying though, bro. Like those fights in America don't really move the needle. That don't move the needle. Like, does anyone think that Charlo's fighting week apart from each other, you know, are going to be less talked about than, maybe Andre versus Selesky? Because like here, just I'm giving up too much game, man. Y'all gonna start. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have a super chat only session. I'm not gonna talk to nobody unless they super chat. I'm giving up too much free game. I try to tell y'all, free game, giving you free game. See, that's why I said to invest in American talent as well. You can invest in whoever the fuck you want, but these other companies, a lot of them aren't making the focus what I fucking said, which is American talent. For example, Tony Harrison is a good fighter, Kronk Gym, Detroit, has a belt, talking some trash, talking shit to Charlo. Charlo's talking shit to him. I don't even like you. And they're probably going to go to war versus Demetrius Andrade is fighting a Polish fighter who is a good fighter, but he already lost to Danny Jacobs, who Canelo just beat, and his name is not ringing that many bells. Like he's coming off of a performance. It would have been better if Gabe Rosado didn't knock him down 2 times, because his performance was looking solid up until that. But Gabe Rosado dropped him, so now that kind of hurts that fight to me. But on top of that, what do you does anyone believe that's going to be some crazy type of high tension that people like that WWE shit? Do you get what I'm saying? They like that WWE shit. He said, "I'm at work getting high as fuck." What? My my bitch watch Ego educate these haters. Life is good, man. We destroying them. But I'm just saying, like Andrade, the fight's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm talking about the build. There's nothing to really build. I've never seen Mad Selesky, and even if he did at this point, it would seem fake. Do you get what I'm saying? What's up, Mr. Fitness or Finesse? Um, so it's like you're kind of caught up in that. I know not every fight is going to have like some WWE circus buildup, but I'm just saying, what do you think? What do you think is going to be more talked about? Charlo Harrison in their back and forth banter, or Andre Selesky? Have they even done a promotion, like a press conference for Selesky, Andre? That's what I'm saying. That's why Andre needs contemporaries. He needs people where it could be built for a big show. Like Andre versus Canelo. That would be a big that would that'd be cool to me at least. You know, Andre versus Charlo, those types of fights. Because then now he has like, he has his antithesis, so somebody he can go back and forth with, and it would be a fun build up, stuff like that. Matt Zaleski is a potentially difficult fight that, you know, people aren't going to be like, oh, this is the best middleweight in the world based on one name that Danny Jacobs already beat. Because guess what? Canelo just beat Danny Jacobs and Jacobs beat Zaleski. So how can you say off of that? That's why DAZN is robbing Andrade of the opportunity to further build his name when they put Triple G in there with someone like Roll. Just look at it. Look how they treat black fighters. I keep telling y'all. Y'all think it's a game. Look how they treat black fighters. Why the fuck is Andrade have to fight as champion a tougher fight than Triple G has to fight? Or at least the guy we know is tough. We don't know anything about Steve Rose. So why he get to fight him? But Triple G is supposed to be the boogeyman and the person that you want to put in with Canelo. Why Andre don't get the tune-up easy fight? You know, why don't you if you want to make Canelo Triple G3, why don't you put him in there with Andre or Charlo, and then make him earn it, and then now you could justify him getting the Canelo fight. All right, Canelo just fought this big motherfucker Danny Jacobs and beat him. Now Triple G, you go through Charlo or Andre, right? And the funny thing is, on top of all of this, these hating ass motherfuckers constantly go at the black man. You notice, see a pattern. Another black man, Al Hayman, and say he don't be trying to make fights. But Al Hayman, I just told you, he's basically running two concurrent, quick, around the same time frame, so it's fresh in people's mind, tournaments in his highly saturated, popular divisions. Look at Al Hayman this year. As far as it relates to welterweights, Pacquiao fought Broner, Pacquiao advances. Danny Garcia fought against Granados, Danny advanced. Sean Porter barely scraped by Ugas, but he got past him. Mikey Garcia tried with Errol Spence advances. Now it's on the second seed. This is like some World Boxing Super Series shit. This is all this year. These are all fights that they made. Danny versus Granados, Pac Broner, Ugas versus Sean Porter, Errol versus Mikey. Those are like the best. Sergey Lipinets versus Lamont Peterson. They're saying Al Hayman ain't making no fights. Those are the best people at 147, all scrapping with each other. Now is getting to the semifinals. Porter versus Errol Spence. They're trying to make Danny Garcia versus Mikey Garcia, and they just announced Pacquiao versus Thurman. That's like literally the best people at 47 that Al Hayman has. All fighting each other. But somehow, some way, he's the cancer, and somehow, some way, they're saying he ain't trying to make those fights. But meanwhile, DAZN has Triple G, Canelo, and Andrade. Canelo just fought Jacobs. Canelo just fought Jacobs. But then you see that was short-lived because Triple G's fighting Steve Rolls. And then Andrade has to fight Zaleski, who just fought, Gabe Rosado. You guys got to make this shit make sense, and I know you can't. So just stop. Myron Dinner, $5 super chat. Al Hayman ain't got no chill. I love it. Mikey Garcia versus Danny Garcia. All gonna take all the money because all these fights I'm paying for. Like I said, shout out to Myron Dinner, my guy. We eating y'all for dinner. Shout out to Dinner. Read them books that I'm telling you about. The Art of War is very strategic. Here's why. Do you notice DAZN? They came out with this pay-per-view is dead, right? Everybody heard DAZN say pay-per-view is dead. Mr. Finesse, $5 super chat. PBC has put on the best fights over the last 3 years, hands down. Easy. Hayman is killing the competition like Ego killing old media. Easy. I told y'all. Are you in charge of the girls? Did everybody hear DAZN say that pay-per-view is dead? Yes or no? We'll do this interactive. Did people, or is it just me? Did you guys hear DAZN multiple times push this narrative that pay-per-view is dead? Yes or no, so we could continue with this. I'm telling you, this is the strategy. Look, okay, yes, yes. So it's not just me. Other people heard this shit. Anybody else? Smash the like button too, since you guys are listening. Okay, so we all heard DAZN say that pay per view is dead, and you notice something. We're getting more pay per views out of PBC than anything, but there a lot of them are fights that even if you don't want to see this one and you're not willing to pay for this one, you're not gonna miss this one. So he's going to hit you somewhere. So we're actually getting more pay-per-views from PBC recently, but a lot of them are damn good, like fights that people want to see, and that's how they, that's why they're being justified, and everyone's fighting each other, right? So strategically, that makes you look horrible because if you don't think none of these fights on pay-per-view are gonna do no type of numbers, then you crazy. You crazy. If you think Pacquiao Thurman ain't gonna do is gonna do 150,000, you fucking crazy. You out your scalp. You know what I'm saying? If Danny Garcia fight, I don't know what everyone's numbers are gonna be. I don't care. But if you think it's gonna do, what they're saying Crawford versus Khan did, then you out your scalp. If they're saying Crawford Khan did 150 around there, then I would imagine Danny Garcia versus Mikey Garcia would do more. So it's actually putting the fuck to somebody, and it's doing it in a snarky way. You keep running around talking about pay per view is dead, and then what if one of these fights gets close to a mil, does 750,000, which is, you know, great at this current landscape of boxing and streaming and shit. Anybody doing 750,000 on pay per view is winning. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if someone puts out them type of numbers, you know? So, once again, strategically, look at it. One person saying pay per view's dead, and then look at their calendar, and then the other person's not saying anything and still putting stuff on pay per view. And then once that pay per view, once one of those fights or multiple fights do what we would consider respectable numbers on pay per view, then what are you going to say? I ain't doing no hot seat. These dudes are bums. D-Lo for boxing $5 super chat. Yeah, I'm in charge of the girls. Wow. And his own coming up short and might have to cut somebody. Salute to you, ego. Man, I ain't doing no hot seat. Bro, I'm gonna put the hot seat on ice, bro. There's nothing to hot seat. I don't give a fuck what no one's saying. There's nothing you're gonna say that is going against is it's not even it's just wasting everybody's time, and you guys know that. Everything that I'm saying, put it this way. Notice how they always beat around the bush. They don't say, "Oh, you're wrong because X, Y, and Z." So you could be. It shouldn't even get to a hot seat. Just laundry list everything I'm wrong about, and then we'll be able to tell before we even enter a hot seat. We'll tell that it's some bullshit, and we'll just get you out of here. Or it's going to be something where the fans are like, "Oh, he's bringing up good points," or "She's bringing up good points." You need to debate that. But they know that they're on borrowed time. So what old media is doing is just trying to distract and make the process. It's just like slow down the bleeding. Well, I'm not doing no hot seat. If you disagree, laundry list everything you disagree with in the comment section, and then I'll start picking y'all out and sniping y'all. Because we'll be able to tell at that point if you're there to waste people's time. We control this. I told you we control the narrative. They're not gonna come and every time I'm making points that I know they can't refute and then just stall and then we wait and wait and wait. No, I'm not doing that. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm on a different time zone. We not doing that. Jabari Brown, $2 super chat. Will you be at Walder, Brazil? Yes, I'm in Brooklyn right now. Look, we out here. Man, we out here, bruh. straight out of Brooklyn. It's the same youngin slanging them same onions. Look, we out here in Brooklyn. Yeah, so out there. Shout out to North Carolina. So yeah, that's how that works. If you disagree, just say what you disagree with. Don't even beat around the bush. But they know they can't. That's why it's wasting people's time. Bro, the bottom line is the very biggest star in DAZN put up average numbers. Like for for if you look at his highest fights, those would not be anything to be, and we can prove this with fact. That Danny Garcia or Danny Jacobs will not rank in any of the top three of Canelo performances. Probably not even top five in terms of what it grows. So that becomes a problem. How do you have a cheaper price point, but when you were at a higher price point, you did more sales? Explain that. How does something like if I worked at Lowe's still and they had ceiling fans and everybody was buying them when they were $3.99 and then they dropped the price to $125 and then nobody buys them, that's not how that would work. If something's $400 and pricey and people are still buying them and then you drop the price significantly, then you would imagine you would sell even more. They would be even harder to keep out because what people were willing to pay $400 for, they can now get for 125. That's in essence what's happened with DAZN. DAZN has said pay-per-views that they came in with a cheaper price point. Wilder looked big as fuck. I told y'all. I called all of this shit. Back in the day, I'm like, damn, he been putting on some size. Man, I really wanted to get there, but I was so tired. I was super tired. I wanted to pull up on him today. Okay, I stand corrected, but still not by much. Okay, put it this way. Look, I stand corrected. I said Canelo Khan probably had a bigger live gate. It's actually under by about a 1.1 mil. So put this in perspective. Canelo versus Amir Khan, which was a bloody mismatch, did 7.4 million live weight. Canelo versus Jacobs, which was a meaningful unification middleweight fight, did about 1 million more than Canelo did. What is that $2? Hold on, I don't get it. Why do I have a super chat and the message got deleted? I don't. Somebody super chatted me. What they say? I didn't even see it. I just seen their message got deleted. Damn. What did they say? Just tell me. Damn. This is sad. They paying. I told you. These motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is paying. What did he say? He said the man paid to get clapped. Bro, I told you I got legendary shit. That they're paying to hate me. I told you I'm Floyd Mayweather. This shit. You can do that all day. That don't hurt. No refunds though. No refunds, motherfucker. Ain't no refunds. I'ma flee to Mexico. If you try to get the money back, bro, I'm gonna drain the account before you can get to it. I'm keeping that. Ain't no refunds, motherfucker. What did he say, bro? I never see somebody paid to get knocked off and shit. Like, yeah. What did he say though? I didn't even see. That's how you know we ahead. I didn't even read what he said. I don't even know. I seen the super chat and it's like the message had been deleted, so I knew he got blocked for something. Bro, whatever. LJ, what did he say to me? He said you lay up and pillow talk to men. Okay, you got me. What the fuck? These dudes are stupid. They don't even know what pillow talk is. Do you know what the term pillow talk is? I'm talking boxing. That ain't pillow talk. You illiterate motherfuckers. How is that pillow talk? Pillow talk is you trying to get in a girl's pants or some shit and you telling her sweet nothings. I'm not like, hey guys, this is Boxing Ego. You know, I like the channel. Uh, like pillow talk.
Pillow talk.
Pillow talk. Noun. Intimate conversation in bed. It could be before or after being intimate. Yeah. See, that's these dudes have weird fetishes and it comes out in their hate. These mu- these niggas didn't have no problem with Tyson Fury like this. So Tyson Fury all like this in the bed like this, bro. And then when I'm talking body and shit, I'm bodying y'all. When I'm up here bodying, I'm fucking bodying y'all. And then you pain to hate. But Tyson Fury up here like, I'm the Gypsy King and the lineal champ, and these other heavyweights aren't not even good enough to be smart. And he's sitting like this, bro. And then I'm the pillow talker, and I'm bodying shit, bro. I'm not I'm not making a bunch of jokes. I'm bodying them. How is that pillow talk? Y'all getting clapped. This is that clap talk. Y'all getting, man. My shooters like kleptomaniacs. Bars. I said they kleptomaniacs, bro. What the fuck? Y'all ain't had no problem watching Tyson Fury. A message to the way. That motherfucker was laying down like Shane Mosley after Pacquiao dropped him. Motherfucker was, he in the bed like fucking centerfold and shit. And y'all motherfuckers got a problem with me? Okay. Okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm on my Fury shit. Fuck what y'all talk. I'm Ego Fury. A message to the fight fans. Not even good enough to be my spar. Yeah. These dudes is hating. Motherfuckers hating. They want to hate so bad. They know. They know they getting fucked up. Easy work. Easy work. Motherfucker talking about I'm pillow talking. But they ain't had no problem with Tyson Fury in the bed. Shut your goofy ass up. Fuck is y'all talking about? Man, hey Al Heyman. Hey, Al Hayman is doing something crazy to y'all. New media is doing something crazy to y'all too. Y'all paying to hate. Like, that's legendary shit, bro. They paying to hate. They paying to be disrespectful. Like, I ain't never seen no shit. Like, here's my money. Fuck you. Whatever. Thank you. I'm gonna buy LJ some roses. I'm gonna buy her some roses with y'all super chat money. LJ been holding it down. I'm gonna send her some roses down under. Not no Me Too shit. Me and L's cool. Yeah, bro. Now that's some rose. Now that. She said yes. See, that's what I'm saying, man. L's like the Australian Aisha Curry. She said she wants me to give her some attention. Anyway, hey man, I don't know. This is so funny. They are so desperate, and they see everything we talking about. So we just got to keep it up. They say Wilder's not a star. His media day looked popping. I should have been there and shit. But I was so tired. His media day looked popping. There was a good amount of people at the gym. But Wilder ain't a star. Remember all them UK channels and fans and shit. Oh yeah, DAZN, man. But we're asking certain questions about DAZN and no one's giving us an answer. Smash the like button. I want a Stavern 2 type of performance. That'll be big for him. Brazil's talking. He's talking a good. Anyway, it says my DoorDash is here. Y'all want me to do another live stream in a little bit? My DoorDash is here. I gotta go meet them. Yeah, man, we in a nice room. Thank you. Bro, look, this is what hard work gets you. Look, this is what hard work gets you. These motherfuckers be hating and shit, but it's okay. Look, we got a little microwave joint, you know, some cabinets. We got all this stuff. Look. The glass shower and shit. The bathroom got his own door. Look. Bed fucked up, but these motherfuckers want to hate so bad. I told you, all these motherfuckers, all these other channels and shit, they don't do it like me. They ain't move around like me. I'm a Cali dude. Be on different coasts. These dudes ain't never left the stoop. Oh, yeah, that boxing ego, he doesn't know. All right, bro. They not doing it like us. They not doing it like we. ROC. Who's Aki? Damn, they getting bodied, bro. Yeah, y'all keep hating. That's what's up. Y'all keep hating. See where that get you in life. We'll see if it gets you nice rooms, a little bit of ability to travel. Anyway, I gotta meet this DoorDash dude. Digital mob, I told you. Money on top of boxing. We the motherfucking mob. Gang. Y'all want me to come back, huh? Huh? Y'all want me to come back with the heat, dog? Strata, what's up? Yeah, man, it's popping. I'll be back. I gotta eat, though. California shit, much love to the East. Feels great. I'll be back with some more heat. Smash the like button if you want some more heat, and the kid might return.